What's good, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Empress Raven, here to give you a message, honey. Any and everything you need to know is below in the description box, okay? And let's just dive right in. Okay, during the pre-shuffle, my forearms just got really tight, and I was just like, trying to control having too much control, having your hands wrapped too much, your head and your hands wrapped around of a concept, a person, a place, an outcome too much, to the point where that you're not allowing the divine to do the work. Obviously, what you are inquiring on is taking the help of you, your guides, your angels, and your ancestors. So that's what needs to be at the forefront: the exchange, the relationship, and the connection with your guidance system, with your team. Okay, so keep in mind that I am a Capricorn Sun as well as Stellium, so this energy is very relevant for me as well. And you know, I'm a reader of top tier integrity. I will read myself down, honey. So without further ado, and without me pushing any more of my energy into this reading, let's just see what Spirit has for us. I am using the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck for pretty much the meat and potatoes of our message, and I will use the Intuitive Tarot to clarify. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My right eye is just twitching so bad. Great things are here. Great things are coming. Okay? Great things are on the horizon. A lot of opportunities are just presenting themselves right now. Okay? I need you to loosen up. I need you to flow. I need you to feel. I need you to be, you know, your vibrant self. I want to say the vacation version of you is what is required. The vacation version of you. The vacation version of you needs to be invited to the party, okay? That aspect of yourself that, like I've been saying repeatedly, it is what it is till it ain't. That part of you needs to come to the forefront. That just, the healer keeps flying out. That just acceptance, okay, of the moment, of the journey. Be one with the journey right now. It's no fun having everything all figured out, so stop trying to control the outcome that is not up to you. You sent your request out to the universe. Now you need to release, and you need to allow it. And okay, allow a shock factor. Okay? As I say, a shock factor. Allow the shock factor to take place, honey. Stop trying to know everything all the time. All right? The energy of frustration and agitation because you can't control a person, place, or thing, it does not serve you. What can you control? What prize can you keep your eye on and nurture? I know you got a lot of stuff to do, so when you focus on what can be controlled, what is in your immediate environment that you can enhance and send love to and bond with more intimately, what does that look like? Is it studying? Is it exercising? Is it masturbating is what I'm hearing? Like, how can you develop a deeper connection with yourself in this present moment that keeps you in the energy of joy as you just receive and mold your milk and honey? Okay, so we're gonna begin this heroine's journey. Heroine's journey. The hero journey, the fool journey. This is what's taking place right now because you're stepping into new territory. You actually are being called to embody this complete level of just surrender, this complete level of, all right, we have arrived to this moment. Now let's have some fun with it. I need that aspect of self to be present. I need that perspective to soar, okay? So what? So what? You don't have the answers to everything else. So what? You can't control other people. So what? Can't you let the divine bless you and be one with that and know that your angels and your guidance system got your back tenfold? Okay? Like, it's handled. It's done. Like, be prepared to get knocked off your feet. That's the energy that's presenting itself, okay? Something is going to knock you off your feet. Some money going to knock you off your feet. You know, that's top tier for the Capricorn. Person, a relationship, a baby maybe. Some of y'all might be having a baby. Maybe you finna knock somebody off their feet. Maybe you finna get somebody pregnant. Who knows, you know? But let's see what is making you answer this call. This card is gonna represent the area or the archetype, the energy that has just been agitating you, that has forced you to finally step into this place of just, like I said, vacation mode. Like, you can't beat them, join them. That's what a lot of people feel about Capricorn anyway. Like, I can't beat this bitch. I might as well be a friend. Okay? The Forest, okay? This is the... Nah, that's not it. Alright, card. Alright, Spirit. Let me calm down. Let me get my mind focused on one intention at a time. Let me bring my attention and energy to one project, moment at a time. To be present. Capricorn. Spirit, reveal to me the energy, the agitation, the inner voice of dissatisfaction, the inspiration that is prompting the Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising Venus to courageously embark on a new journey. The box. The box. The box. Maybe you need to play that fucking song in the morning. Maybe you need to listen to somebody rich. Maybe you need to listen to the box. Honey, the way this card is setting up right here, this is the threshold. This is the threshold that you're crossing. This is a big, highly spiritual card. It's like the heavy honcho in this deck. And it's the Anima Mundi. Okay? This is the obstacle that you are leaving. The habit. Your habits. What habits? I feel like they're going to be clarified that have been holding you back from this energy. I feel like you've been held back from this energy. You go from being in the box to becoming one with the box, honey. Do you see how this imagery, like, you go from being boxed in to just blasting outside of the box? Like, all the energies that were now outside are now one and are within you. Do you see, like, this major transition and transformation that is taking place? Okay, honey, this is the ordeal. This is the challenge. The challenge that is, goodness. This is the challenge, the dilemma that you'll face along the way of stepping into this new relationship with life, Capricorn, as you begin this new journey. Like, this is where your faith, your integrity, and your intentions will be tested. Give me one card. Ooh, the Temple and the Sustainer. Honey. The boom. Show me the boom. Show me the boom, okay? This is the reward. Okay, this is the wisdom. This is the new skill. Your energy is just like live at 5 because you're happy as hell. The Shadow. Woo! You and that part of you that you keep in a box. You finna gain some wisdom. Your shadow is presenting itself. It's gonna bestow upon you a whole new gift. Like, this aspect of yourself that you have once deemed just dark, unworthy in love. Like, yeah. Ooh. The return, the ROI, the poet. I feel like this liveliness, this experience, because you're about to be one with the experience, is going to create so such a song in your heart. Like I feel like this transit is literally going to be what catapults you into your musicianship. A lot of Capricorns are definitely musically and as well as just theatrically adept. Okay, this is a gift. This is a part of them that a lot of people don't witness, because it just depends on if the Capricorn lets you get in that world, or if the Capricorn honors that aspect of themselves to shine light on that part of them. So the shadow is definitely creating space within the temple for the poet to sustain and be one with the all of self. It no longer boxed in. Okay. I did it just like that. This is a really beautiful journey, Capricorn. I feel like your focus has been on I feel like it's like this energy. It's not a worker energy. It's the very childlike energy that's presented itself, and I feel like a lot of your reserve. It's not really being exhausted. I feel like you've just been placing a keen eye on the aspects of your life that are murky, that are gray, that don't have any color. This is a lot of color on the board here, especially with in the box than out of the box. You know, answering the call and crossing the threshold here. Okay, so. And then for the call and the return on answering the call, I can be no bird in the cage. Hoo hoo. That song is called Maya by Rhapsody. That would be a good song. I feel like I've named songs. I've said The Box by Roddy Ricch. Now I've said Maya by Afeni. Music is presenting itself heavily right now. Playlist. This like compilation. This definitely reminds me when I'm on my garage band and I'm making beats or I'm editing a podcast. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's this mix and match, scritch and scratch, like whole vibe that's going on. And the sustainer in the temple is like the peak point. It's the I wouldn't call it a hiccup, but it's the pinnacle of the reading. Like, this is where the work is gonna get put in. Okay, the sustainer and the temple. Let's get to read. Let's read a little before we clarify, because I feel like that's very necessary. So the box. This is what made you be like, look, what's going on? Because I feel like this box. It's definitely kind of like giving me like the energy of the empty room, but it's just like it's these spaces where I'm still boxed in, or I'm still boxing myself in, as well as where there's just not a lot of color and love there. Okay? And I feel like a lot of your focus has been on love as well, or just on relationships, but the relationship with yourself is blossoming, and it's taking up a lot of space for many good reasons, because that's who, excuse me, that's who you can control. That's who, you know, in essence, that's the only energy person. That's all you got, you. Okay? So, that relationship, where have you boxed yourself in? Where have you cornered yourself? Where have you just labeled yourself as like, I can only show up in this way? Like, those areas where it is gray, black and white, a little dark, a little shadowy, a little hidden, a little ducked off, a little, you know. Capricorn has this thing, because we're very complex beings, where only us exist in certain worlds that we've created. We don't let a lot of people in them. And so I feel like you're about to start coloring outside the lines as you cross this threshold, okay? You're leaving behind. I feel like what you're actually leaving behind is this box. And you're crossing the threshold into this energy. So that's what we're going to read. Anima Mundi, or Anima Mundi. The soul of the world. You're leaving the box and you're entering the soul of the world. All that is. Anima Mundi epitomizes the principle accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied. And nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. I told you, music is here. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. Wow. And it came out in the upright, tending to the sacred details of life. Okay? The embrace of Anima Mundi is available anytime, anywhere, to anyone, day or night, rich or poor. It is a process of unveiling our resistance to its love. Anima Mundi is the energy behind the World card in the tarot deck. Both carry themes of universal unity, completeness, and embrace. Honey, I don't even think this needs to be clarified. The call that you answered and the habit of boxing yourself in, the habit of fragmenting yourself, the habit of, I would even say, like I said, controlling. Like, it's the energy around in which you pay attention to the details that is coming up, that you are transmuting into a higher level of oneness. And like I said, you're playing a new note, you're taking on a new key, you're beginning a new journey. And this is a relationship, an aspect of yourself that I feel like you haven't fully held and made really true for you since childhood. I think this aspect of you definitely lives in a dimension that you have created, but only you are the audience, you are the star, you are the everything there. And you play the lights, camera, action role for any and everything in that dimension. And no one even knows that the power that you hold with your voice, and like I said, your ability to symphonize and create these harmonic and just beautiful experience with the oneness, with all that is, and just create this beautiful level of art. I feel like you are stepping into like a totally new, it's part of your path. I think Capricorn is used to just providing and processing and doing so much to just provide, that the fun, that the talent that Capricorn is just innately blessed with just goes unnoticed. It goes, wow, I just seen like an orange flash across the phone, like an orange aura around myself. That Sacral Chakra definitely just was like, whew, you know, like a part of you that no one knows. And I feel like it's a very sensual, it's a very vulnerable place where your emotions are able to truly, that's like it's a part of your temple. That's why the ordeal is within this space of the sustainer and the temple, because how do you now mold this into a part of your world that can be sustained within the mind, body, soul connection of all that is? How? That's going to be clarified. What's the best way to and through now merging this aspect of you into your being and not boxing yourself in? I don't know what album, what music, what song, but I feel like this is something that's gonna make you go viral, is what I'm hearing. Or the song will be viral, or the music that will be made during this experience, because I feel like you're literally about to have fun with it. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't. Like, my entire head is like tingling. Like, my hair, just imagine it as just like frequency that is just buzzing all around my head right now. It's a major tingling that is happening. And it's a happy feeling. Happy people. What old song is that? Like, dun, 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 dun. I'm channeling so much music right now too. Happy something in the air. Happy people. That's a song. I know it's a song. It's an old school song. But this is the ordeal. Figuring out, okay, what's my lane? How am I going to create this lane for the poet to reveal itself? I feel like the wisdom, the skill, the shadow, this is like that rapper, that songstress, that floetress, that whoever, that's a part of your shadow self that you didn't even realize that you had deemed unworthy. This is something that is being brought to light. Your shadow is gifting this. It's like, let this part of me out of this cage. Let this part of me out of the box. I matter. My abilities, my voice, my songstress, my energy, my compilation, my gifts, how I'm able to do that all plays a major part in this too. It is a major part of your path. Whatever business you have, whatever like, if anything, I feel like your musicianship is what's going to attract the people to you, which is going to create even more space for you to provide other skills that you monetize off of. Not saying that this won't be something that you will monetize off of, because eventually it will, or hell, potentially automatically it will, but it's a major part of your story. It's a major part of your journey. The poet is the ROI, because that's the part of your shadow that is being birthed now that you have let yourself out of this box, literally the box, and stepped into all that is. Now this is now you taking your seat in the orchestra of the universe. Like, this is really beautiful. This is really clear, and I'm not sure if I'm able to channel this because I am Capricorn, Sun and Stellium, that I haven't really needed to clarify, but it just makes so much sense. You know, Capricorn, y'all are like that though. Y'all don't, we like clean, clear, under control, clear cut, get to it and through it. Like, this is you're creating the music of your life. I feel like if you was to make an album or a song just based off of like your life story, or just the part of the life that you are experiencing right now, like 222 will really be like something really bomb, like expressing your journey thus far. Or it's lyrical, it's intentional, it's high vibrational, it's freeing, it allows others to connect to themselves. It's a part of your shadow that literally is like, I'm coming out, I'm coming out, I want the world to know, that to let it show. Okay, let me let you know some famous composers that are Capricorns, because I researched, because I'm like I said, I really love music. I had no idea that this is what would be coming about and coming out, and where the energy of where I should just be bringing attention to. Like, I had no idea that this was a new part of the journey for myself either, but I had definitely been getting some nudges. So for instance, I had the same birthday as Elvis Presley, R. Kelly, and David Bowie. Those are three different styles of musicians that have a fucking I tried not to cuss, but whatever, that have a palette and just a profile that are unbelievable, especially R. Kelly. I have the same Six of Spades archetype energy as Bob Marley, like that humanitarian, that ability. And oh, check out the earrings. Wow, that might be why I love Skip Marley and her so much. Yeah, it's happening. I need you to have fun with this. Like, I need you to lose control for a bit, because everything that you've already spoke out into the universe, your guidance system, I feel like you've created so many systems that now it's just time for you to have fun. Now it is time for you to trust and believe. Now it is time for you to vibrate at an energetic frequency that allows all of your manifestations to actually find you, because you're going to be so resistant to all of that, because you're finally going to be in flow and just bring attention to the poet. The poet is the ROI. You go from being boxed into coming out as a full-blown poet. You go from the box to the poet. Answer the call, and this is your ROI. You know you love a good ROI. You know you love a good return on investment. How you going to invest your energy into yourself to create, to literally mold yourself, to sustain, to create space for this aspect of you to live, to merge, to now be part of your temple. Like this too is now part of your self-care. This too is now part of your why. It has always been a part of your why. I just feel like Capricorn didn't know how it fit in. But this whenever you see this reading, like I said, it is recorded in the month of March during Pisces season. I keep seeing flashes of pink and orange and red. Like, yes. But you're about to see exactly how this all ties in, how this all plays together. But it's presence. You no longer stop trying to control all this other stuff that is happening in your life that you have given or that you should give over to your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Be in communication, in connection with your guidance system. They're going to, what you are actively seeking is also seeking you, Cappy. You're actually going to get a message from Archangel Michael and a secret language of light. Let's do a soul transmission to actually help go ahead and kick this off, okay? So we're going to do a soul transmission. I am asking that this card does make itself known clearly as all the others have. And we're going to wrap this message up with some guidance from Archangel Michael. And if you need any more guidance on your journey at this time, the description box below has all the links to where you can book a personal reading with me. They are based on time. I have 10, 30, and 45-minute time blocks so we can have a vibe session together. The 10-minute time blocks are for questions to be answered in that moment, at that time, on that day. They happen actively during that block, and that's usually like a question, a little 3-card pull, a little 10-minute video, or maybe an audio file, maybe a PDF, but it can be delivered to you in real time. That's like a real-time vibe session. That is just a quick one too. What else do I have? Check out some stuff in the shop. Make sure your mind, body, soul practice and self-care is up to par. So go ahead and shop and make sure that you've got your yoni steam and your bath and your butter and everything that you need to help you really merge with this aspect of yourself. Okay, so my angels, my guides, my ancestors, what? Let's take all this together. Take 3 deep breaths together. Let's inhale in and exhale. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. And inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Alright, Cappy. What soul transmission needs to take place during the time of this reading to help the Capricorn step outside the box? Really beautiful. We have the card, the soul journey. Let your soul glow. That is the name of this reading. Let your soul glow. Number 9. Alright, I gotta get my charger. You are ready to start. A new chapter is beginning for you right now. This time, go easy on yourself. Be the courageous, loving being you are. Breathe into the present moment and allow any anxieties to drop away. Enjoy the journey and stop thinking the future will bring something better. When the future arrives, it will be now. Step out of the shadow of your past. Wow. All that matters is what you decide to do from this moment. Your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful to you. You brought yourself to this life and you are responsible for the quality of it. Trying to understand your reason for coming here will just hold you back. Just remember, everything you have done was the best thing for you to do at the time, or you thought it was. As you move forward, you will understand your motives. Experience allows you to better handle crisis. You are now deliberately creating a new chapter in your life. You are such an amazing pioneer. All right? Let's tap in for the meditation, okay? Close your eyes. Slow your breathing. And be present in the now by focusing on your breath. Follow your breath as it moves in and out of you. Everything in your heart and mind begins to soften. Raise your vibration by reaching for something that makes you smile. You are new and fresh in each moment, filled with the eternal wisdom that flows from your accumulated experiences. Keep focusing on what makes you smile right now. You can affect change in you and your life by focusing on what you are good at and enjoy. Feel a great sense of accomplishment and serenity as you create change in your life. Stay here for at least 30 seconds. And when you are ready, focus on your physical body and breathe into your life. Open your eyes and see everything through new eyes. Here are some inspired reflections and actions for you to take, Cappy. Inspired reflections and actions. Everything occurs to help us clarify and focus on what we love. Don't let anything sway you from this. Care about how you feel by adjusting your focus to the soul of your heart. Be kind to yourself right now and in every moment. You are doing the best you can. Treat yourself to a spa treatment, massage, or energy healing. Get you that mind, body, soul bundle I just told you. This is your journal work, okay? Draw or write about 3 ways or circumstances where you easily relax. Remember the way you feel so you can recall the sensation anytime you feel stressed. And that is our light transmission for the soul journey. Let your soul go, Cappy. And so we're going to wrap this up with a message from Archangel Michael. I feel like Archangel Michael is helping you release those people, places, and situations and circumstances that kind of have your mind boxed in on people or places and circumstances that are literally out of your control, that you need to hand over to Archangel Michael, to your ancestors, to your spirits team and your guided system, so you can be one, be free, and be merry in this new journey that your soul is pushing you towards, literally catapulting you in there. So what message does Archangel Michael want to bestow on the Cappies during the time of this message? Thank you so much. If this message will resonate with you, please go ahead and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment below. Make sure you like the video and you're subscribed to the channel. Of course, ring my bell. This all helps YouTube know that you like your girl, and we rising on up, okay? So I thank you for that. I like when that happens, and I appreciate you for following those simple instructions. Thank you for your donations to the channel as well. If this message was really hidden for you, go ahead and, you know, leave your girl a little tip. Book a reading, buy something from the shop. The card that's at the top is what we're going to take. Archangel Michael is saying, decide to be happy now. This is your prayer to Archangel Michael. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. Baby, let your soul grow. Bump you some Roddy Ricch, alright? And some Rhapsody. And any and everything else in between that's going to get you in that musical flow, because, baby, I'm here for it. And I'm hearing it, too. If you'd like to book a personal reading, just let your girl know everything you need is in the description box below. Alright? One love.